What I was going for as well is a relaxed feeling, like I said, and matte gives it that, or a matte color or matte finish. A matte finish gives it more of the relaxed feel that I was going for. And then, and the reason why I chose this color is because it would not give. We are finally back in my favorite space in the home right now. It is my staircase and foyer. This was such a labor of love, and I'm gonna just jump right into it because there's so much to talk about in this space. Well, let's start with the paint. So the paint color, I've talked about it before in previous videos. It is a Sherwin-Williams paint, and I've actually painted it out my entire house. I wanted something in the white family, but not something that was too bright and too striking. I wanted more of a warm feeling, and so this color is City Loft. And if you're looking for a color that is both bright and airy, but also gives you that calming effect, this is the color, I promise you. In some places of the home, it can actually look a little creamy, and then at other times it's a more cooling effect because it actually is a cooler white color. So it's on the cooler side, and then you have other paints that are on the warmer side. And so I went with the cooler side because that bright and airy feel is what I was going for in this space. And then with the staircase, so I painted the entire staircase all the same color, and it's actually the same color as the door as well. It is called Urbane Bronze, and it's also a Sherwin-Williams paint. I chose this color for the staircase and the interior door because I wanted the staircase to feel bold yet grounded without creating a harsh contrast between the walls and the railing, which is why I was drawn to this color in the first place. It's a deep, warm, brownish gray with subtle charcoal and a trace of green undertone that closely resembles charcoal in this space. I wanted it to feel very warm and very inviting, and also relaxed, which is why I went with more of a matte finish, which is, if you get an eggshell paint, it's going to look a little bit more matte. And so that's what I did for this staircase. Let's talk a little bit about the floors. So when I moved into home, the flooring was hardwoods in the foyer, and I took up the hardwoods in just this little entry here. And of course I had to decide, well, where did I want the tile to start and where did I want it to finish. I lined it up along with the railing and with the wall. And I wanted something that felt really natural and grounding. It feels really good on my feet. And anytime you want to warm up a space in the home, just bring in some natural elements. And this is a travertine tile. It just brings more character into the space. And it's unique because most people would not break up the flooring because, for one thing, it can make the room look a little bit smaller or make the room look smaller. And then another thing, it's just not, the trendy thing to do. But I love stepping outside of the box. And so this floor, I just love so much. All of the different textures and the color is what I was looking for with putting this floor down here. Let's talk about this bench next, because this bench I've had with me, I think, for about 6 years now, and it was actually gifted to me. It's a shoe bench, which is one of the things that I loved about it. But the first slip cover that I made for it, there was no slits on the side. So I added pleats to the siding of this one so that you can actually lift it and you can actually store shoes under it. So you can see some shoes under there now. We haven't made that a habit yet. Most of the family is still putting their shoes away somewhere. I like to at least keep one area very clean and clutter free, and the foyer is probably one of the best places to do that if you're into feng shui, and I am. So I wanted to switch out the upholstery on the bench, and once I finished it looked a little bit bare, like it needed something. So I added this long pillow, so it goes from one end to the other, and then I just added some little pleats here just to give it a little bit more interest. And it's actually two-tone, so on the back side of it is just a linen white color, and then in the front it's the same color as the bottom. let's walk right over to my wabi-sabi tree. It kind of mimics the large art piece that I did as well too. It's almost like they were meant to go together because they look a little similar. But this is actual branches from my backyard. And then I added these faux stems to give the tree that organic look that you normally would find in the wabi-sabi tree. And I just love the way it came out. What you see a lot in my home is a lot of organic. Like how you would see it in nature is what my eyes are drawn to. So the fact that, this is just not like perfectly symmetrical. And even the bench with the tree is not symmetrical either, because the tree comes up so long and then the bench is low. But then it may feel to some people like this space right here is empty, but that's all very intentional. And actually everything I've done in this area is very intentional. I didn't want to cloud out any other walls with more artwork or anything else. I wanted the area to breathe so that when you come into this space, especially if you're coming from outdoors and you come into your home, it's a moment of just relief and to relax and to breathe. And that's what I wanted this space to feel like. There's a lot of space in between the space, right? So next I'm going to talk about one of my favorites. So to be honest, almost every single thing in here is my favorite. But this art piece right here is the most meaningful to me because this represents my family, the family that I have now, which is my immediate family, and the family before me. And I named this art piece Rooted, and it's pretty much roots coming out of the ground. And what I had my girls do is their names on it and their birth dates, because this is about what my family is rooted in. And so hopefully this is a piece that we can pass down through generations. And so I love this piece. And when I looked at this wall, I wanted something that was very large. And I love a focal point in a space. And so in this space, there are multiple focal points layered in throughout, with the oversized art piece, which helps to draw the eyes up and accentuate the two-story foyer. And then the dark staircase and the front door naturally anchor in the space and help to draw the eyes down. The wabi-sabi tree adds movement, while the bench colors and natural textures help to soften the space and make it feel more warm and welcoming without overpowering the room. And even with all the multiple layered focal points, it still feels calm because nothing in here is competing or asking for too much attention. It just helped the eyes to move gently around the space. And it naturally just feels calming and peaceful and welcoming, which was my ultimate goal for this space. And then to balance out the space, I have another favorite moment right at the entrance. I wanted to create a quiet moment with the ceilings being so high and the architecture of the room. I love the idea of bringing in a small vignette to help balance the space. I made a vintage gray wash saddle bench and repurposed some old artwork with some paint and texture. And now the space feels complete with the bronze and wood sconces and the mid-height chair rail, which is painted a slightly different color than the rest of the walls for some added interest. And last, the cedar wood trim frames the family room, but it also adds a warm contrast to the overall neutral palette in the room. I am truly overwhelmed with gratitude and joy when I come into this space, when I walk through this space, when I walk past this space. I love it so much, and my wish is that everyone could have a space in their home that makes their heart sing. Thank you all so much for coming along with me on this journey to my final reveal. If you have been here from the very beginning, thank you for your patience and for continuing to watch and support. And if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe, as I am trying to grow this channel and I have so much more to share. Thank you all for watching. Big hug. See you next time. And another reason why I love this space so much is because we actually sit on this bench, and my office, which I'm not filming just yet, is on the other side of it. And so as a family, we kind of hang out in this room. So it's like having another room in the home, which is really nice. Thank you guys.